Hey everyone, Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts, and I'm back again to show y'all how to make the little hostess cakes fake bake. So let's get started. Okay, so these you can get from the Dollar Tree. There, it's just the now this styrofoam is like the white styrofoam. It's the rough, and it's smaller on one end than the other, and it's got some of the styrofoam just hanging off, so I'm gonna clean it up. Okay, actually we're gonna make two. Excuse me. Okay, for this project we're gonna make two. We're gonna make this one. Don't they look real? And we're gonna make this one because somebody took a bite out of it. So I'll put that right there. And that right there so y'all can see. Get it back here. You might can see it better, huh? Okay, let's get started. All right, I've got some model clay, I've got some spackling, and if I didn't mention in my last video, I will put the link to the spackling that I get from Amazon. You can find it at the hardware stores. It's just lightweight spackling. This is lightweight spackling and some white paint. Some model Magee you can find at Walmart. I've heard a few people say they found it at the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree has never had it that I know of. I did find little bitty packages at Dollar General. But they're higher than, you know, the Dollar Tree. But it's only $1, I think, there anyway. I got some burnt umber paint. I'm using a cup. You can use a rolling pin, you can use a cup, whatever you got, don't matter. So, did not even get me a paintbrush. Y'all know I forget half of what I need. Okay, when you're painting styrofoam, it takes a good bit of paint. Because you're gonna want to make sure that you dab the paint into all the little cracks and crevices of the styrofoam. So without further ado, let's get started. And if you don't want to sit through the painting, you can mash that little button that's fast forward. You know, the arrow is over there on the right side, and it will, every time you click it, it'll go forward 10 seconds. So, just whatever y'all would like to do. And I do it though, I could speed up my videos. But a lot of people want step by step. They enjoy the company sometimes. I know late at night, I'll turn on and watch some crafters, you know, just because I don't need step by step instructions, just because I want the company. So especially if you live alone, or, you know, you're bored. So just kind of dabble your paintbrush into all the little cracks. But anyway, for those that don't want to sit and watch paint, just go ahead and you know, air over, and you can fast forward through this little section. And it'll be a video for everybody that way. I appreciate all the kind comments. I appreciate y'all being here and watching my videos. And a few of y'all have messaged me and gave me some ideas. And I promise you, some of them has been a couple of months and I haven't gotten to them yet. Believe me, I have not forgot. Sometimes it's where, you know, other things are pressing, or I don't have the time, or don't have all the things, and forget to get part of the things at the store, and, you know, just various reasons. But anyway, I do have them written down, and we will get to them eventually. Give me some time. I do work full-time as a medical biller, so making videos, and most of the time it's a weekend thing, because during the week I might get one recorded, but I try to put out a good many videos for y'all to watch. But hopefully one day I'll get to retire and just make videos for y'all. So by the time you get home from work and fix something to eat for supper for you and the hubby, and then, you know, you get a shower, then, you know, you don't have time to really get stuff together to make a video or what have you. So it's kind of tight on time. We'll get there though. We'll get there. So, how y'all like my new apron? It's red and white stripes. I thought with Christmas coming up, guess what? We need a festive apron. So I saw this on Amazon the other night, and I thought, I need a new apron. We do have the bottom of this painted, and I'm going around the side of it now. These little Hostess cakes look so real. In fact, if you didn't know it, you really would want to pick one up and take a bite. I can't get over how real they do look. And that's the thing. I like to make fake bakes that look kind of real. And you can get fun and festive with them. But I really love the ones that just look real. And to be honest, we're not going to have to paint the top, because we're going to be covering it. I'm just trying to swirl my brush down in there and make sure I got all the little cracks and crevices. If you want to put 2 coats on here, you can. And this burnt umber, your colors are going to dry a little darker than what they look. And get a little bit more paint here. This little dish is wanting to run away from me. But these are just the cutest little things. I had bought one from Walmart, the real one. And, you know, just to compare. And my husband says, well, when you get through with that, I would like to eat it. He wanted the real one. So, I said, well, I bought 2 packs. So I said, you can go ahead and have the first pack. I said, but I do need, because I bought him one. I said, but I need the second one for a little bit. I was going to have it out here when I did the video and just show you and compare. Yeah, I started the video and then I remembered it, so it's in the kitchen. Yeah. So I'll try to remember to get it and put it on the thumbnail there. Side by side in the picture so y'all can compare. We're almost through. Making sure it's good, soppy, and wet paint. Hold this up kind of in the light, and it, you see almost through spots of it. So therefore you see the little green shining through. All right, on the top, I'm just gonna go around just the very edge of this. Not gonna paint the whole top. Just gonna go just around the very edge. Tell y'all what else I forgot, but it's right here. My parchment paper. Okay, on the next one, we'll actually have to cut it. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all that when I mix up my spackle and I put my paint in it, even though the spackle looks white, I always add paint to it anyway. If you get spackle from the Dollar Tree, it will turn a grayish color. So make sure you always add paint to your spackle if you buy, and make sure you always get lightweight. But if you get it from the Dollar Tree, make sure you add paint to it always. See, it will leave a gray tint. I did get mine from from Amazon. Baby wipes are my friend. I get that stuff everywhere. Okay, let me get me some paper here. Some wax paper or some parchment paper. I'm gonna put this on here because I have managed to get paint all over my little cutting board mat. I'm gonna need that, so okay. I'm gonna flip it over that way. Let that be drying. We're gonna be making 2. So this one, I'm gonna take my cup and you can cut out as much or as little as you want. you just take a little chunk out of that. And then I'm gonna get my knife and just kind of clean up. So how is everyone doing? You know, these would be cute for your Christmas decor. Thanksgiving, you could leave these out all year long. You could decorate with them if you was having a party. They could be photo props, just all kind of fun ideas. Okay. All right, so now you've got it like this. Now, you can take what you have, or you can take a knife. I cut mine with a knife. But guess what is in the middle of your little hostess cake? Cream. So I have been wanting to make these for the last few weeks, but I had to make one just to make sure I was able to do it, make sure that I could do it and make it look, you know, pretty real. Because I didn't want to make it and it look, you know, not real. I love realistic looking fake bakes. I do. I like the whimsical ones, but the fake bake ones are the ones that look real, that are fake, are my favorites. Let's go ahead and get all this painting over with. Once again, we're not gonna have to paint the top because we're gonna put some of our Model Magic on top and make our topping on it. And then we've got to make our little icing twirly little thingies. I don't know what they're called. Y'all, I do bake, or I used to bake more than I do now. My husband is not a picky eater, and you know, so a lot of times we'll just grab something on the wing, and you know, it don't take much to kind of satisfy us. So I do cook, but not as much as I did when all the kids were home, and you know, you had to cook big meals and stuff. So okay, and I'm just getting around up in here real good, saturating it. So I sent a picture to one of my sons, and he informed me he knew that that wasn't real. Well, no. I told him, I said, it's keto. He said, I'm sure. I'm sure. You don't have to get all the way into the little section here. the little cutout area. Because you are going to be filling it with cream, but I do want to get on the inside just a little bit, just to make sure that the cream stuff fills it up. Y'all, and I've got 2 lights on me. I forgot to turn my third one on. I hope it's not too dark. Y'all have to let me know how you like this. And this is an easy one that, you know, anybody could do it. All you need is some styrofoam, some paint, some model magic. You can make the solid ones without, you know, your spackling and paint mixture. So you could do those with just your paint and your model magic styrofoam. You only need the spackling if you're going to do the ones that has been taken a bite out of. Somebody cheated, got some of it. And that's when you would need some spackling and some white paint. And of course you can get those little bags. I get mine from Amazon. I'll try to remember to leave all the links in there just in case y'all want to see the ones that I purchased. I'll put my affiliate links in there. And I get my spackling. You can get it from the hardware store. I ordered mine from Amazon. You'll need some bags for your, if you're going to do the frosting, you're going to need cake decorating bags for your icing. And I don't remember which tip I got. It really doesn't matter. You're just going to need one to push it in there. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's get this part done. Let's go to town on this outside part. Let's see. So your spackling and your paint, your little decorating icing bags, styrofoam. I got those from Dollar Tree. I'm sure Walmart or Michael's or Hobby Lobby should have those. The Model Magic. When I made the tops, you'll see I didn't paint them until I get them on. I then paint them the burnt umber, and see they look a little darker. It's the same color paint I'm using right here. It just looks a little darker because of the different texture of the material. So this is Model Magic clay. They also have that at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I'm sure Michael's has it. I got mine. This bag from Walmart, but I saw it at Michael's. Not Michael's, Hobby Lobby, y'all. I saw it at Hobby Lobby. I'll get it straight here in a minute. So, y'all, I have a little dog. She's a little outside dog. I've had her since 2005. She was a few months old when I got her. I rescued her from being put to sleep. And she has been a wonderful little dog. Her sister got killed. But this summer, she did not shed her fur, her winter coat. So I've been having to brush every day, you know, and she's not a long-haired dog, but her hair did not, and I don't know why, but her winter coat never shed. She was burning up. So I've been combing her a good bit every day. She loves it, so, and she's looking so much better. But I felt so sorry. I didn't know why she wouldn't lose her winter coat. It's odd to me. Don't know. She's a little outside dog. She's funny. She wouldn't never go in a dog house, so I told my husband, I said, we need to build her a glass dog house because she can't see out. She wouldn't go in a dog house. If it was raining or anything cold, she would not get in it. So he's a carpenter. He builds, and so he had some plexiglass. So we built her a big dog house out of plexiglass. So her roof, the sides, all of it is plexiglass. So, and in the winter I have a look at there. I have a it's real thick plastic rubber. I guess it reminds me of a hard rubber heating pad that I got from Sam's. It's like, I don't know, about 60 bucks. And I put that under her bed, and it heats like a big old heating pad, but it's Rubbermaid. It's for outside dog houses. So she has that in the wintertime. Now, if ice storm or whatever comes in, we bring her in to the garage. She don't like it either. She does not like it. She does not like to be inside. Okay. Just checking to make sure I got it all. Okay. They're still pretty wet. That's okay. I'm wet too with brown paint. Okay, while those are drying, let me get a little bit of this off because we don't want all this on our model Magic. We're going to make our toppings. Y'all, just a second. I know, well, I'll be dealing with some white model Magic, and I don't want all this brown on it. I am a messy painter. I don't know why. Hey, I did remember I want to say bib, the apron today. That's a good thing. Oh, my brown paint spattered, y'all. And it's not smooth on the other side. It's kind of got like little ridges. So I need to get this off of my smooth side. Just a second. Or it gets stuck and won't come off. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so while those are drying, I am going to get some more wax paper. And once you open your Model Magee, be sure to seal it back up when you're done, if you don't use it all. Or it will dry out. That's what it will do. And y'all, these little twirly cues that are on top of these little Hostess cakes, can y'all see them? That can be a challenge. Just saying. A good thing to do is to invest in plenty of little Ziploc bags if you're going to be doing very much, because this stuff will dry out. And you want to knead this just a little bit. So it doesn't get cracks in it. And you don't need it getting cracks in it because it's a smooth top. So make sure you massage it real good, knead it, and so that's, I mean, this is a really easy fake bake. Just a little bit of time for the painting and doing your clay, and then that's pretty much it. Okay. Y'all, I have a rolling pin, but I didn't want to designate it for fake bakes. So, that works just as good. In fact, I have another one of those. And if y'all watched my little cooking video for the little chicken and cheese little pies, you'll know I used a blue one just like this. It's a Duck Dynasty cup. I don't know. I got them from the dollar store somewhere, Walmart. I don't know where I got them, but I used the other one. Even doing that video, but that one stays in the kitchen. This one won't go back. I don't use any of my kitchen utensils back on real food after I've used it for fake bakes. That would not be a good thing to do, y'all. All right, I've just got a little X-Acto knife. And I'm just going around the edges. If it didn't come up the first time. The thing about this clay, it'll go right back together. So once you cut it, if you're not pulling it apart, it's going right back together. because that had a pull to it when I pulled it off. I don't want no designs, or I want it to be really, really smooth. All right, if you look on a little hostess cake, the edges, you know, just come over and they kind of just fold under almost. So I'm kind of mashing my edges. All right, that is still wet. Can't wait till they're dry. Let me pull the whole sheet here. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna paint those anyway. The top, it's the little curly cues that's gonna be solid white. All right, a hostess cake kind of goes down on the edge, and mine is still wet, which it's okay. And what you can do, like this one's got a little crease right there. You can rub it with your finger. If it does not come out, get you a little spritz bottle. They got them at the Dollar Tree. And you can kind of just spray a tiny bit of water on it, just a tiny little mist, and rub it, and it'll come out. I got a little fan on this side. It's just a little tiny fan. I'm gonna sit and let that. Can y'all even see that? Okay. See, if I'd had these already done, a set already painted, I wouldn't be getting this all over everything. But I had them dry. But hey, we're just hanging out. All right, let's do one more, and that's for our, you kind of see the difference in the texture in the clay that I had kneaded already. See, I got some. Hang on just a second. I don't want that sitting here drying out. We still gotta make some little curly cues, and they're tedious. They really are. We will but I'll show you how the trick that I did to get it to do right. Just don't use any of your utensils that you use for fake bakes. Don't use them back in your kitchen because of the chemicals and all that's in all this stuff. You wouldn't want to do that. And don't use real food except for, you can use flour, baking powder, and cinnamon. You can use those in fake bakes. But like sprinkles and stuff, please don't do that. Sprinkles are made, the sprinkles for fake bakes is made out of clay. You can find them on Etsy. I've got the tool to make some, and so once I try it, I'll come on here and show y'all how. But I wanted to make some for myself. So I'm gonna try that. Okay. Let's get this one done. I'm not sick, but I do have allergies bad, and I have asthma, so it's coughing is, I'm not sick with anything. When I lay down at night, it sounds like I got bronchitis. When I lay down, it's horrible. So don't want y'all thinking I'm over here coughing up bad germs on something. It wants to stick to that paper. Let me smooth this out a little bit. All right. It's nice and pretty and smooth. And that is still wet. Okay. This is the one that's got our hole cut out. Now, if this would have been dry, I could have laid it up on top and cut it out at that time. But because we're doing all this from start to finish on video, and I wasn't thinking about it getting paint on it, but it'll be okay. It'll be all right. till I stick my fingernail down in it. See, I stuck my fingernail in it. Some water. All right. See, when y'all do this, y'all can wait till the paint dries. Then you can put your model magic on there. You don't want a squared off edge. You want it to look rounded. Making that little point right there. All right, we still got a good bit on this side over here. So this time I'm laying my finger down on it instead of, that's the way I should have been doing it. Y'all, I really soaked them with the paint. Because I was trying to make sure that I got them covered real good. So just where it's looking squared off, I'm just kind of rounding it. Okay, and it's not gonna matter on this part that I got brown paint on the top. Okay. Y'all are gonna say I am the messiest crafter and fake baker around, because I get it all over me. But y'all, I am gonna have to have it all the brown paint off my hands before we do that top. Okay. This I'm gonna save. That's got brown on it, I'm not gonna save. Well, I can just move that over here. Okay, let's see. clean this up a little bit so I have space. Okay. This won't take but a second. And we'll be getting close to being done. Okay, I'm turning it upside down so I make sure that I get in that crack and make sure you can't see any white of the clay. And when it dries, it'll look darker than the styrofoam part. So just getting all these little cracks over here where the bite is. Somebody done took a bite. See, it's starting to take shape now. Starting to look real. Y'all have to let me know, do you like the fake bake tutorials, or you want to get back to crafting other things? Because I'd like to do some like the ice cream in the tall glasses, like the shakes and stuff with all the sprinkles and all. And I mean, I still want to do crafts too, but with the holidays coming up, doing some fake bakes. I mean, you could even give these as gifts, you know. And you can look on Etsy, some of the cakes. I saw some the other day for $200. It was $199.97. I was like, ooh, hello. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I can make that. So, you know, if you want to learn to make them, I'm all about it. Oh, bits and pieces of styrofoam will come off. Let's get a little bit more. Then we're going to do our curly cues and we'll be done. And our, well, our little icing part on the inside of the bitten off one. That don't take nothing but a little squirt, because I've already got the spackling and the paint mixed up. And you just mix up your spackling and, you know, put you some paint in there and then just mix it real good. Just make sure it's mixed, you know, really well. Make sure your paint is really smooth on top. Okay, I think we're finally through with the paint. And I'm sure y'all are saying, yay! Finally, that woman's through with the paint. She's gotten it all over herself how many times today? Okay, let Let me wipe this paint off one more time. Hopefully this is the last. Until I touch them. Okay, y'all. Baby wipes are my best friend. Just saying. They take paint off very easily. So, if you're gonna paint, and even Mod Podge, they will take Mod Podge off too, y'all. Okay, I think I've about got most of this off. I just don't want it on because I'm gonna touch that white clay now, and we don't want brown to come off on our clay. This is gonna be for our little curlicues up there. Okay. I think I got it off now. All right. Just don't want no brown popping up anywhere. Everything goes flying. Okay. Almost the last step. Two things left. We're going to squirt this in the middle for our little icing. Trying to get them in the camera. Make sure y'all can see them. Okay. Let's make our curlicue. This is some I think I already had partly needed. You're just going to take a little ball of Magic Model Magic. And we're going to start rolling it out. And the more you roll, the smaller it gets, the thinner it gets. So, and remember what I was saying about if it touches itself, it sticks to it. This is where it can get kind of hairy. It can get almost frustrating. So I'm just trying to get all of it. As you're rolling it, wherever your hand is at, it gets thinner. Well, then you gotta move on down and get the rest of it thin also. My hair is getting in my way. I need to go in there and get it washed, I guess. Piece of brown something got here. keep rolling it until it gets thin. You know, it's what you think would be thin enough to make your little, they look like little cursive E's to me. Okay. When I made those, one of them did, I think on the second try, I got it. The other one, I did 3 or 4 times. But this is what the trick that I used that worked better for me, because if it touches in another place, it sticks to it and it's gonna be stuck, and it's not gonna be your little string anymore. It's gonna be messed up. So, see if y'all can see. So you're gonna make little cursive E's. Once you get it started, it's easier. But getting it started, and then keeping it from this part touching anything else, and after I learned to do it over this way, it worked easier for me. And if you pull it too hard, it's gonna stretch out, and then it's not gonna be the right shape. It's just, doing this part is just tedious. It's going good. Unless I mess up now, we shouldn't have to redo this one. Every loop is not the same. They're similar in size, but they're not exactly. And which, if you look at a real one, they're not exactly either. So all right, that should be, of course I have chocolate paint on my X-Acto knife. Now, once I get it on there, I will cut it if need be. So this is what it looks like. All right, we're gonna need one more. So this is why I didn't want to cut this one, because I didn't want to have to start over with it. So now I can just keep making this thin. While we're doing this, giving those a little chance to hopefully get dry. I need to turn this one. It needs to be drying on that inside. So this is not hard, it's just tedious. I think the hardest part of this is just keeping it from touching itself. And then you have to start all over because you're not going to get it fixed to where it looks right. And this is why I had to get my paint off of here, because I didn't want paint on my white clay. All right, I think we've got enough. Rolled out here that we can get it. Got a tickle in my nose. Okay, here we go. That one's gonna be cut anyway. All right. Start off with an E. It feels a little thick. Get it started, it gets easier, but getting that first little loop and second little loop is okay. Moving right along. This one's going good. I don't need to say that. By the time I do say it, it'll mess up. And this one's the same size as the other one. Even though it's, look at there. Even though it's got a chunk out of it, I'm hoping it'll be long enough. It should, just barely. But where it got too thin, it broke off. Okay. Our last step. Y'all are saying finally. Okay. I'm gonna throw that away. I'll be setting my chocolate cake in it. All right. So all we do voila. Just push in there. And really any kind of design, I don't know what kind of design this is. It's just got a bunch of little teeth. I know how to describe it. I don't know which little tip that is. Okay, so we've got our icing in there. See how simple that was? And I just use a popsicle stick to mix up my spackling and a little white paint. Just mix it up real good. It's creamy. Put it in a little bag and you're good to go. All right, let's do our trimming. I don't need to be with that. Forget that I'm working with white clay and my paint is almost dry but just not quite. So if this was, excuse me, dry, wouldn't be near as tedious. There we go. These have brown paint on them. I'm gonna chunk them. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry it took so long and y'all had to endure the painting or fast forward through it, but so many like for the full video. So this is the cream field, the one that's been bitten off of. See how realistic it looks? This is the brand, the whole one that nobody has gotten a hold of yet. And see, it looks real. It really does. So this is the dry one. Aren't those cute? And here's the dry. Oh, I just stuck my finger in that. Okay, you know what? Y'all gonna get to watch me fix a mistake, because I had just filled this earlier before I come on. So let's get the white off, which I can paint the white. But y'all won't get to watch me fix my boo-boo. Fix my boo-boo. I make boo-boos, y'all. Y'all know that? I make boo-boos. Okay, it ain't nothing that we can't fix. So where the white got on the cookie part, the cake part, I'm gonna paint over it. I did. I stuck my finger right in. In my head, I was thinking this one was finished, but I just put the white in it today. Not long before I came on, because I got my icing out. So look at there. We fixed a boo-boo. So that's all you gotta do there is, so y'all can see the part where I got brown wet paint now, but it'll dry pretty. So now I've got 3 wet. These are the 2 that's somebody got a hold of. And then these are the 2. And look. That one looks bigger than that one. I don't know why. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's our little cakes for today. Little hostess cakes. I think they turned out very cute. I love them. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate y'all watching and being here for me. I appreciate all the sweet comments, and if y'all want to share this video on Facebook or on any other platform, you're welcome to. Share it with your friends in Messenger or wherever you'd like. It helps me out, and I appreciate it so very much. So thank y'all for watching, and let me know if you want to see more fake bakes or what kind of crafts you want to see. I do have a list of crafts I got to get to for some sweet subscribers and followers. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see like some cakes or, you know, some milkshakes or anything like that, because I'm going to be doing some, but I also want to make sure, you know, that y'all want to see them. So remember, I love you all, and I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers and followers. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. So thank y'all. Get to crafting, make something pretty, make something yummy. Remember, I love you all, and until next time, get to crafting. See y'all later. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.